initiatives, many outreaches. We go to places, and these days, when I visit any country, I want to know what it is they can offer us immediately. That's the bias. What are you able to do? What can we do together? We need money. What do you think you can? So it's very important that when we go, wherever we go, we understand what the deliverables are. And they must sound in some amount of money. We need to be able to measure. I'm trying to raise $600 million by the end of this year. However it is raised, get out there and talk to people and say, can you give a grant? Can you do this? Can you do that? So that we accelerate. And I see how we operate. When a minister travels, he travels or she travels with a whole battalion of people. And let me tell you this about myself. And I saw this when I was a member of parliament. You get a whole liver arch file of documents, properly annotated. Everything is explained. Pickup time is this. You're going to be picked up at this time. Then you go to the airport. Then you do. Then they say there's a briefing session. What? Briefing. Briefing on what? No, on the trip. What trip? No, the one you're going. I say, oh, okay. I go there and I listen. And they take me over what they already have given. I don't know whether the assumption is that, or maybe in your experience, the folks that you were dealing with never read. I read these things. I do. Thoroughly. I read. I familiarize myself intimately with every part of it. So when you call me and you want to brief me, I sit there exasperated. What are you saying? It's there already. Don't waste your time. Your own time. You should be using it to achieve outcomes. You are coming to brief me. When you have already briefed me in written form, meticulously at that. So why are you briefing? So let's cut down on the culture of briefing people. If you've given the document, tell the person, put it in bold letters, this service of this document on you is underpinned by an assumption that it will be read. That's what you must do. So that you don't then consume your time. You don't consume your time coming to brief. Mr. Kue there and his team came to brief me. I said, what? No, we want to talk to you. No. You are consuming your time, valuable time that you could be using elsewhere, to come and teach this ignorant man who can't read. I must read. If I can't read these things, then perhaps I have no reason to be sitting here. So if we cut down on the briefings, especially if we've put where there's need for engagement, and when you come to brief, because I've read, let's get to the issues that require engagement. We focus on those. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you are off. Rather than spend the whole day with you taking me through stuff that you've presented to me anyway. That's the first one. The second is the number of people that travel. You have given me the documentation. I'm fine. I'll find my way. I don't need 20 people chaperoning me. No. The only part that I cannot cut down on is the security. When I tried, they pushed back and told me, this one is not your terrain. Sir, it is our job to protect you. Maybe they think I must be protected even from myself. So they say, no, this one, if anything happens to you, we will lose our jobs. And I backed off. But aside from them, others, let's be very clear and cut down. I don't have a problem traveling with one person or just alone. I don't have a problem with that, by the way. I'll find my way. But when you have a whole battalion of people traveling all the time, and then decisions can't be taken because the permanent secretary is away, what is the permanent secretary doing? They're chaperoning the minister. And the minister is so daft, can't find, come on. If the minister runs into trouble, he can pause and call. What do we say about this one? But other than that, let's keep it tight, trim. So I think let's look at these things this way. I know it's unusual. I think, and some people feel disrespected when they don't have a whole entourage. All the time when I traveled, when I was a member of parliament, and I told the officers, please. They would even want to carry my bags. I said, no, I carry my own bags. And I used to carry Matsirele's bags as well in the process. And write her speeches, because you guys will write, for somebody who is challenged in many respects, you write 25 pages. I would put it down to 2 pages, simplify it for her and say, Mati, take this. And she'll go there, she has 3 minutes to speak, she speaks, she comes back and says, "Hi, thought." So sometimes you need to understand the person and just put these things down crisply for them so that they are able to internalize and speak. And even the speeches that people write, I see, you write speeches,